Learn to act like people never bother you. Hello, everyone. Let me start with a simple question. Have you ever let someone ruin your day with just a single sentence? Maybe it was a sarcastic comment, a rude message, or an offhand remark from someone who probably forgot about it 10 seconds later. But you carried it around for hours, maybe days.
You played it back in your head. You imagined what you should have said, and sometimes it even affected how you treated others. We've all been there. But today, I want to share a principle that, if applied consistently, can change your emotional life completely. It's simple in words but powerful in practice. Learn to act like people never bother you. Notice, I didn't say let people walk all over you. I didn't say bury your feelings. I said learn to act, as in behave, respond, carry yourself, as if people never bother you. Part 1, Why we get bothered. 4 minutes, so let's begin by understanding. Why do we get bothered by people in the first place? At the root of it all is ego and emotional reactivity. When someone insults you, questions your ability, interrupts you, ignores you, or shows disrespect, it triggers a response in your brain. You take it personally. You feel like you're being attacked. But most of the time, people's behavior is more about them than it is about you. Their bad attitude, their mood swings, their need to dominate or criticize, it's often a projection of their own issues, and yet we hand over our peace of mind to them just like that. Here's the truth, being bothered is natural. But staying bothered is a choice. It's a choice we make, sometimes unconsciously, when we let someone else control how we feel. And when that happens repeatedly, we become emotionally fragile, easily manipulated, and perpetually defensive. Learning to act like people never bother you is about reclaiming that control. The core of this practice is something we call emotional intelligence, the ability to be aware of, control, and express your emotions judiciously and empathetically. It's about developing that inner pause, the space between stimulus and response. That's where your power lies. When someone annoys you, your immediate reaction might be anger, sarcasm, withdrawal, or even passive aggression. But emotional intelligence teaches you to respond, not react. Imagine someone throws shade at you in a meeting. Instead of snapping back or shrinking away, imagine calmly listening, responding with clarity, and walking away unaffected. That's not weakness. That's power under control. That's acting like people never bother you. Because when you master your inner world, the outer world loses its power to shake you. Let's break another myth, the idea that if people just behaved better, we'd feel better. Here's the problem. You can't control people. You can't control what they say, what they do, or what they think of you, but you can control how you respond. So instead of saying, they shouldn't have said that, try this, I don't have to react to that. People will always gossip, criticize, misunderstand, judge, dismiss, or underestimate you. If your peace depends on their approval, you'll always be at their mercy. But once you stop expecting the world to protect your feelings and start protecting them yourself, you become unshakable. So how do we actually learn to act like people never bother us? Let's talk about practical steps. Pause before you react when someone irritates you. Count to 5 before responding. That pause gives your logical brain time to step in before your emotions hijack the moment. Detach from the drama. Not every situation deserves your energy. Sometimes the best response is silence. Walk away, not because you're weak, but because you're strong enough not to be dragged into chaos. Reframe the situation. Ask yourself, what else could this mean? Maybe that person is insecure. Maybe they're having a bad day. Don't excuse bad behavior, but learn not to absorb it. Set boundaries,
not battles. Learning to act unaffected doesn't mean tolerating abuse. Set firm boundaries, but without drama. Say no with grace. Leave when necessary. Walk away without explaining yourself to everyone. Practice inner validation. The more you approve of yourself, the less you need others to do it for you. Confidence isn't loud. It's quiet assurance that you're enough, regardless of how people treat you. What happens when you truly embody this mindset? You become calm in the storm. You become the kind of person who isn't easily provoked. Your presence begins to feel solid, grounded, and powerful. You stop wasting energy on petty conflicts. You focus more on your goals, your values, and your growth. You start living above the noise. And ironically, when people see you can't be shaken easily, they respect you more. Or they get out of your way. Let me leave you with this. You don't need to clap back at everyone. You don't need to prove your worth to every critic. You don't need to fight every battle. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is smile, say nothing, and keep moving forward.
So next time someone tries to rattle you, remember this: you don't have to attend every argument you're invited to. You don't have to react just because someone wants a reaction. You can learn to act like people never bother you, and in doing so, become emotionally free.